Hello everybody, my name is Aceface. This is the start of a long series which will hopefully get done, but it will be getting done completely in quite a long time. This is a big journey. We're going to go from absolutely nothing or almost nothing, like when it comes to our actual ship capabilities right here. We're just in a blank character with an Ibis, and we're going to go and seek after the T6 Abyss. We're going to go and grind our way from absolutely nothing to being able to do T6 Abyss. That's my plan, at least, to be able to earn about like 400 million ISK an hour, something like that. A little bit less than 400 million ISK an hour nowadays because of the prices and loot tables of filaments of exotic sites is not the best. But we're going to try to get to that, and we're going to get to that as quick as we can by doing Abyss in various different fits. So we're here starting from 0, and we're going to go and alter our skills a bit. Now, I've made a video previously on how to make an SP farm, and I was going to do the attributes on that character, but I decided not to change the attributes because I wanted to use the attributes to be able to train skills that are very relevant for Abyss running. So we've got this whole SP farm skill plan, which I did in that video. We're just going to delete this because we're going to go straight in to being able to go for the optimal skills to be able to do like Abyss running. And I just want to make this very clear. I have no like skill plan. Oh, these skills you need to train to be able to be really good at Abyss. Train these. I don't have the time to be able to get into the nitty-gritty. What is needed to do this skill for this tier of filament, for this particular ship, for this particular weapon. I don't have time for that. I'm sorry guys, but I don't have time for that. What I do, and how I think everyone should think when they're playing EVE Online, is just think, okay, I need to train the skills that affect the attributes of my ship to make it as good as possible for the type of activity I want to do, and try to get it as good as possible. And when I want to use a fit to be able to farm Abyss, I try on the test server, and if it goes good on the test server, after those runs, take on Tranquility. I don't have the time to be able to list, okay, Google through all these skills, this is for T2, train these skills, T3, then these skills, Tier 4. It's way too complicated to be able to know exactly how and when you will be able to complete a certain type of filament or certain type of tier with these skills, because I can't simulate being in a certain skills all the time. We're going to go here and do a remap right here. And the best remap to do when it comes to training skills for Abyss is then having a full in perception and then in the willpower. Because this is just generally speaking when it comes to subcaps, I usually do this kind of remap. But just because of that, I'm going to check that I'm not talking complete bullcrap right here. We're going to go in Caldari Cruiser. I just want to see to all skills right here. See what kind of attribute. Primary is perception, secondary is willpower. Exactly. Okay. So we're going to hit perception, willpower. Save changes right there. Okay, now, what I'm going to go for first is go for a Corax. That is my, I think it'd be a good starting point. I know a lot of people like to use the Punisher. I think the Corax is a very good alternative as well, because I feel like it'll be a little bit more relaxing, a little bit quicker. I just want to see what the prices are of Calm Exotic, because this is also helps you decide what kind of filament to use, because, I mean, if the price of the filament is very expensive, it might not be the best... the best option to go for every type of filament if it's too expensive. Like an electric is 140,000, 180,000. Oh, that's very expensive actually. It'd be better than to go to electrical then. So now, look, now what I'm saying is when it comes to filament prices, look at it now. I was thinking, okay, going Corax, going exotic, but I'm seeing the prices of these filaments, they're very high. Usually exotics are a lot less, because if we look in price history, show table, we'll go in like a year, go like this. So let's see now. We can find maybe the average 90k, go down, and it's been quite a while for a long time, quite high for a long time. But there was a period that it was not particularly high. Yeah, here. This was when I used to do the Corax a lot. I recommend it. It was around here. You see this 40k, that was a good price. Okay, I want to see what kind of other Tranquils. Because Tranquil Firestorm is very cheap. Gamma is, very cheap. Firestorm would be nice. Thinking it could be good for the Tranquil Firestorm, but they're pretty slow. We'll go for the electrical. I think the electrical will be good. We'll go for Punisher then. And the Punisher fit I used that I recommended for like absolute day one characters. Let's get that up. Okay, we've got this fit in right here. I've got a bit of ISK that I gave my character before when I was demonstrating that skill point video. I'm going to give back the ISK to my character, my main character, just to simulate to you guys a bit of what kind of like so you don't have like a ton of ISK to begin with. I have, however, got these implants right here. Oh, not these ones right here. And okay, I know that, okay, well, no new players, they don't start up with these implants here, but I'm gonna show it to you guys all the footage of grinding all the ISK. Okay, this is just to speed up the training so it doesn't take too long for me to get to the next tier of skills to be able to use for the Abyss. So like you'll still get the simulation of how much grind is needed, just that the actual time for skill points will be a little bit less. So that's why I'm still going to be using these trading implants. Okay, so let's see now. We're going to first go score our character, give the ISK back to my character right here. Let's see, how much should we give? Let's give 80 million, because if we assume we have like maybe like 10 million from the career agents, if we had just finished that right there. Okay, so we've got our character right here, and we've got that Punisher. If we can just import it right here and just take a little bit of a look at it. Do we have any skill points available to redeem? No, we used it all on the previous, like, cybernetic skills. So we want to check what kind of skills we would need right here. So we've got some skill books we need. Buy and inject these skills that we're needed to fly these. And I think it's a good idea to train, like, a Mar Frigate to a few levels first. So a Mar Frigate. Train this to 3 at least. Could even train it to level 4, but I can't. I don't think it's a good idea. Repair systems. Let's do this and this. And let's train a bit of gunnery skills as well. That could be good to have. Let's go into gunnery right here. Okay, we'll look for some good things because we need to basically improve our DPS as much as possible. Rapid firing is good. It is surgical strike anyway. Where is that? Surgical strike. There it is. This is a very important skill to have. Surgical strike. I can maybe put this here. That looks nice. So we've got some nice skills going on right here. So within 1 day they'll be done. And then we will want to just take a little look here. DPS 81 is not a whole lot, and this is what I recommend for people to. You can use these like basic ammunition types. So we're going to go with the faction ones, and they are a lot more expensive, but I think they will do a lot better because of just the sheer amount of increase in DPS. Because look, 10 extra DPS, almost 10, more than 10% improvement right there. We're going to go for that. Or actually, no. What we'll do here is just import this again. And then we'll just add the ammunition to it, just like so. It'll still have the unlimited ammunition types, the normal ones right here, but we'll have these good high DPS ones as well. And we'll have the, let's see now, Imperial Navy Gamma. Okay, now we've got this right here. Something I was thinking we could maybe do to improve the fit slightly, what could be with a small armor repair. You can get by with these ones, but I'm just thinking we could maybe perhaps do a little bit better if we go with the Tech 2 ones. And let's see now, Extruded Compact Heatsink, Multispectrum, Modulated Pulse Energy Beam. It looks good to me, We'll do something like this. Because this is the Tech 2 armor pairs, they're not needed. I'm just trying to make this just go as smooth as possible, like as much like so just we can just really turbo farm these. Otherwise, you can definitely get by with those armor pairs I had before. Okay, so this will be good then. We'll start off with this. We'll focus on DPS as well. Extruded compacts will be good. We don't have the CPU anyway for T2s. We could do that perhaps later at a later point in time. Okay, we will buy these multi-fit. After this Punisher, I'm thinking I'm going to work towards a worm. We can like upgrade the Punisher as time goes on. Then we focus towards a worm. That'll be the next step after this. So this next step is going to be worm. So that we'll keep our vision slightly limited for the time being. We're going to have to focus on worm right here. And I'm going to take you guys through every site, which I do, to grind, to get the next ship until we're going for the T6. Because I just want you guys to have like I think it would be really cool if we had all the footage of someone grinding from nothing to a T6. I think that would be really epic. Okay, let's see now. Just anything we could improve more right here. I think it looks good to me. One thing actually I was thinking is that we could put in the engineering, perhaps capacitor management. Anything? No. In gunnery though, if we improve I think it's controlled bursts. This improves our armor, capacitor usage of our ship. Okay, so we've got these like this. Looks good to me. Maybe put a sharpshooter here as well. Oh yeah, a small energy turret. Definitely want to put this. Level 3. Increase DPS right there. Just free DPS, you know. What else should we get? I think that looks great. Oh yeah, navigation. We don't want to forget that. Okay, what could we improve in navigation? It doesn't seem like there's a whole lot here. What does this do? 5% bonus to ultimate speed boost. Okay, we could get that 5 million. Acceleration control. Could be good for some better speed boost of the MWD. And there we go. So we've got 2 days right here worth of training, which should max out this Punisher in due time. We'll leave our character in our training right here. And we're going to return then back to this ship while we actually have the skills required, or the good skills. I mean, it won't take a lot of time at all to be able to actually fly this. So actually within a day, it's just I've added a bunch of extra skills that will optimize the time to be able to, or our performance when we actually fly these. So we'll leave it like this. We'll focus on Worm after we've got the Punisher. Alright, so until next time, guys, we'll see you when we've got the skills. I hope the series is going to be fun. I hope it will be interesting and insightful to give you the full perspective on how much effort it takes to get to T6 Abyss. This is the first step of 1,000 miles. So hopefully it'll go good, and hope you enjoyed the video. And if you did, please leave a like and subscribe. I'll catch you guys later.